Greetings, my brave fighter friends. Ben Pearson, the Roaster Tracker, and we are being, well, restocked. It's time for us to do our iron outpost, and I think the idea, we'll extend it here. I think our plan is to build it north of here. And these two guys we may do together. That's actually going to help our science and a lot of stuff. Well, not really science, but it will help our aluminum production. Because one of the first things we'll do is be able to unload our iron train as a secondary train stop. Well, yeah. Just as a dump. It'll only be the backup station that we'll go to if we can't do everything else. Let's just pick up. I wish we could speed up our poor slow bots. Man. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna pick up all of the belts that we can, because we're gonna need a lot of belts. We're gonna need a lot of inserters. 7 belt, that's it, huh? It's probably because it's all coming our way. Well, some pipes won't hurt. We can do another sensor out here. The sensors do occasionally do a little blip. What about the resource scanner? You know, yes. Let's do a resource scanner. What do we need for the resource scanner? It is a production building, but it's... Here we go. 4 sensor 1s, 2 small miner 2s, and a sensor node. Okay. Well, the sensor 1s... The miner 2 is going to be the tricky. What do we need for a miner 2? Motor 2, small miner 1, steel plate. So we have the motors 2. Where's our steel plates that's close to here? This belt does do a fair bit of winding around. Let's see. What about here? This is steel plate. Small miners too, so presumably we can do this. Okay. Let's see. Shift L? Actually, let's put it here. Put a power pole there. You're gonna be small miner 2. We're gonna put a resource box here. And in particular, the miner is gonna be heavily requested. Then these guys don't need to be extended anymore. So what we can do instead is do this. We can do a little doohickey through here. Okay, and then we'll feed in here. And we're going to put that into a red container right here. We'll have small miner 2s now, soon. Soon, my pretties, soon. Yep. Already being produced. Excellent. Oh, aluminum carbide is something, that's right, we need this. So let's dump our aluminum carbide in there. We're only going to have a few small miner 2s. That's okay. sensors, we don't have those there. So we're gonna have to... Let's do this here. Okay, we're gonna feed into there. Then the sensors are here. And then we need a blue chest here. And these small miners will do the larger amount. Then we'll do a red chest here. We'll do just one stack. Oh, we need to cancel this. I'm okay with that request. Okay. Now we're talking. Woohoo! Counts resources in an area. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but let's try one of them. Where is that resource scanner? It's gotta be right there. So let's just go build this somewhere. What is this? I don't get what this resource scanner does. It's very interesting. We'll try putting one up somewhere else. I mean, it'll probably give something interesting. Yeah. Whatever, and small miner choose, I'm okay with that. The carburide, we're gonna have to feed that in here somehow, some way. Yeah. That's fine. We'll get there. Okay. I think it's pretty obvious we're never gonna use most of this stuff, so let's just deconstruct all of this to here. And then I'm gonna put well, have a fair bit of this, and the graphite we can dump in. Good. Crushers, let's deconstruct some of this too. Maybe to right there. I'm okay with a little bit getting backlogged. Okay. That's fine. So now we've got way more space going on here. Good. And we have train stations here. This is for our science vehicles. Okay. I just found out that the Factorio freight forwarding for this last Friday has all kinds of fun stuff. Like you can set up the fuel train stops using native stuff. This is all stuff that's coming in the new DLC, which I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm absolutely gonna play it. Hopefully the guys will recognize the interest that I am starting to draw into the Factorio game, and we'll get some cool stuff going on. But get early access is what I really want. And I would also, I mean, having a free copy of the DLC would be nice. I'm gonna play it regardless, so just having the earlier copy will prioritize it a little bit. Let's see, this guy, we should do something like this, and then we need some chain signals. Let's go to 3 for a moment. Actually, that should be a chain signal. This should be a chain signal. You can be a normal signal. All right. Let's just set this down here. Okay, I'm gonna put the resource scanner here. Don't know what it's gonna do yet, but we'll give it a shot. That's okay. I mean, they're not what I had hoped. I hope they were just better sensors of some kind, but they're obviously not. Darn. I'm gonna actually start requesting open turbine ones. Well, why don't I just request windmills and we'll have them be made? Ooh, I like that idea. Okay, let's do this. Let's go one more out here. Okay. So I think we're gonna do all the processing on the north side of here. So all of this stuff is just gonna have to go through the train tracks. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Okay. Whoops, let's go here. Okay. And then we're going to set this here. Okay. Looks like we need belts on the other side, or power poles, but that's okay. So we're gonna copy to here. We're gonna set this up here. Hopefully we got enough large miners. I don't think I'm requesting these. We should be. Yep, we're not requesting them. It's fine. Okay. And then another patch. Right here. And then I'm just, well, we'll put one more right there. So we've got the whole thing laid out, and we have no more belts. Lovely. Okay. Well, we got a little bit. Let's go ahead and head back. There should be hopefully a graphite train here. No. There's not, because it's totally full? Okay, well, we'll take the aluminum train back then. Aluminum train doesn't help us as much. But it does help us a little bit. Oh, we at long last got these guys. Okay, base aluminum pickup. Aluminum drop off. We have plenty of fuel in here, good. Go ahead and take what we've got. Not getting a lot of alumina, which is not a huge surprise, considering just how precious little is coming through. Look at this, this is so sad. So sad. Okay. Still, we're getting a little bit more in. Looks like we have some alumina. Enough alumina for a little while, at least. To illuminate me. Haha. Yeah, I know, bad puns. Bad puns are kind of a specialty. Let's drop some in here. See some plates there. Okay. I'm gonna drop these motors. Let's drop this stuff. Eventually we'll find something that will request these, so I'm not too terribly worried. Okay. What's next? We ought to make wind towers. So our open turbine ones are here. Do we have power poles anywhere near there? No. So let's see here. If we do wind turbines here. Wait, what's here? Oh, darn. Fine. We'll do it here anyways. But this is just gonna be a little bit sillier. Okay, shift click, dump in there. Wait, not the blue chest is what we need to shift click, not the red one. I'm gonna allow 2 stacks of those, and then let's put a request in for wind turbines, 20. Yeah, let's increase this rec. Okay. Now we're automatically making the wind turbines. Woohoo! See if we can put some more logistics spots into the network, because I'm sure we're gonna need them. Missing the frames, and the frames are missing these guys. Why are we missing inserter 2s? The purple inserters. It's a red because why? Because no motor 1s. Okay, well, we had motor 1s coming through here at one point in time. I'm sure of this. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? Where are the motors, first of all? I swore we had them coming through. Where? They are coming through, they're just not being produced because we don't have enough iron. Okay, that's fair. It's just a simple lack of iron, that's all. Alright. Well, how many miners do we have at this point in time? We have a little belt. We have a decent number of medium miners. The belt is going to be a problem. But belt is the highest priority thing on our motor chain. Just not getting any iron. Okay. Fair enough. Therefore, that science is to putters. Well, let's see what we can do to improve this. Okay. Go to like this maybe. Then I'm quite curious. Maybe we can recover a little bit more here. Not that we're getting a whole lot of gravel coming this way anyways, but... oh, that's already dead. Wow. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a lot to gain. Let's just keep tearing these guys down and see what little extra we can eke out. There's not going to be much, but rearranging these does help a little bit. Okay. And then we'll put these guys down there. And looks like everything's running smoothly here. Okay. What about you guys? What can we do to help our poor bauxite? This is kind of not needed at the moment, but... Okay, we're actually going to push this down and then like this. Okay. Let's see. This is fine. Then we just need to power these guys on. Beautiful. And that will accomplish a little bit. Okay. We got things kickstarted again for a little while. Amazes me how little sandstone we're using. It really amazes me. Yeah. Not much of an improvement. Honestly, we can probably get rid of... Let's get rid of these machines to there. We'll put the iron ingots in the machines that need them most, which is plates. I'm going to skip past these and put them directly into a few of the motors machines. Okay. Should help get some more belt going on a little bit. I mean, all of this helps some. Let's keep going. Really, it's never getting past here. I said that just as it actually succeeded. Okay, more plates. Yeah! Progress. 8. And then let's have these offset up. Actually, no, we want them down. Because it is getting it from both sides. Well, how about that? Okay, so we are getting enough. Now that we've tweaked things a little bit, we can build this back up. Good. Okay. That should help some. This is not supposed to go there. Bauxite... I thought we had a spot to drop off our bauxite. No, we didn't. Okay, we need requester chest here for all bauxite. In fact, all of it. Don't know where you're taking it to. This is a much better spot for it right here. bauxite ore. Okay. And then I'm gonna put a blue chest over here. And it should all come in here. Okay. Well, this is a bit of a mess, but yeah, we're making some progress here. I don't understand where they're taking this to. Where are you guys taking this ore to? Just this box right here? Really? Really? And then you're immediately taking it from there and putting it somewhere better. Whatever, robots, you know, you do you. You do you, bots. Let's go to our iron station. We don't have a ton of belts. We may have to do this in phases. Which I don't really love that idea, but what else are we gonna do? Okay. Let's just get 2 belts, the 2 strong ones, so the middle 2 up here. Actually, I'm not gonna even separate them yet. Okay, and then we're going to let's crush these right here. This will be my primary one. We will crush you. Okay. So you're gonna crush iron. How long does it take to crush? It is 5 seconds. So really, we don't really need that. Actually, let's do... I'm okay with this. You're gonna be offset there, so we're gonna copy like this. Okay, and we're gonna put power poles in. And we'll get power here to everything before too long. I think this is about the right height. Okay, so initially, well, we'll need the train stations too. Let's just get power to here. Oh, we'll need more crushers already. Wow. I'm actually okay with keeping this spacing 1 apart. Crushers, I'm sure that I'm requesting those. No, I'm not. Wow. All right, well, I stand corrected. So we'll go ahead and request those, which means we probably have a fair number. All of the stone we're going to send off into one area. And we're going to do something similar to what we did below. So let's see. We've got 2 more. Okay. Let's go ahead and just take a bunch of this crushed stuff back. And the stone. Okay. That will do. I'm just going to make a small path. That helps. Not a ton, but it helps a little bit. Ego, if nothing else. Okay, our air processing is looking fine. So all of our lime or iron dust, we'll go put that into our machines. And that should help. A little bit at least. Okay. So that will help back up, and we should be able to produce more of these. I'm going to shut down one of these machines. So that way we're only doing one wire placement and one... Yeah, that's the right way to do this. We have very, very limited supply of stuff. We don't want to overcrowd it. And we are getting more belt, and looks like we're getting the crushers as well. Good. Let's go pick up some belt manually. We've taken all the stone and other garbage out. Excellent. Excellent, my pretties. Small miners, let's go ahead and deposit those as well. How many crushers do we have? 48. Yeah, that's good enough. So that'll be enough to get the rest of the crushers and belt going. And then we need to do sorting. Pinga. Okay, this guy's gone. Yeah, progress. It will eventually go someplace, so we'll go ahead and take that out. Yep. Not much more to do here, unfortunately, folks. It's... Whoa! We're jammed on one side. And it's jammed because caustic solution. Interesting. Why? Hydrochloric acid... Chlorine. Why are we not making more? We have lots of hydrogen, oxygen, too much chlorine gas. Yes. Okay, let's go dump the chlorine gas once. That'll help our aluminum production, which actually will help our steel production. And then we'll keep working on our iron site. Our mineral dust is actually becoming full. Interesting. Maybe we should work to getting all of that converted. Well, let's just dump it all. It won't hurt nothing to dump it all. I was reading that in real life they're looking to get rid of PVC plastic, and my first thought was, what are they gonna do with all the chlorine? Yeah. Silly, I know, but that was indeed the thought. Well, the hydrogen chloride is actually a bit of an issue too. Interesting. Looks like we got some power down on the ends that are needed. Don't have a lot of belt, and I do want to prioritize this area versus our miners, so let's just let these go. So let's see, we'll put the stone. Let's put the on the right. Actually, let's bring this actually up one, like this. And then we're gonna bring this in here, and then... Wait, this is what we want. Okay, I got it. We want to do this, and then merge here. And then this merge is gonna be there, so if I copy this... Paste there. And here. And here. And there. So we actually don't need all this on the first one. Okay, so that's our pure belts. Where do we want the train stations ultimately to be? So crushed iron is something I don't think I'm actually gonna... Well, maybe we want to accept it as an input. How is our science doing? We have the gravel, which we could beat into mineral dust. There's not a lot of gravel. That's the thing to remember. We're gonna do this differently. This should not be... One item count should be empty, and cargo sand is equal to 0. Well, we're not unloading any sand, which is the problem. We have two different spots that are producing sand. We're going to need to do a waste sand dump at some point in time. Or, brilliant idea, why don't we convert these guys? We're going to convert that recipe over. Meh. So we're going to need graphite here to do the next phase, but what we can do instead for now, let's just take a bunch. We'll take this all home with us. Okay. It's not ideal, but we need to fix these other problems. And just a small injection of the crushed iron will actually help. So the graphite is totally full. One thing we need to do is our graphite station, I'm actually going to change it to just a generic graphite drop-off, because that's going to be needed in a lot of different places, and that same train will service them, and then we're going to disable the stations, and that way we don't have to do quite as messy work. We can just have one train that will go pick up from all of the different graphite, or drop off at all the different graphite spots. Man, I remember when this was like the Great Expanse. Okay, that should help some. Improve the iron throughput a fair bit for a little while. And then it'll have a backlog, which will help when it comes time to crush things. Oh, these relays, I don't want those chargers in my inventory. They need to go away. So the only way to get rid of the chargers is to do so at our robotics facility. It's going to be down here. 34 resource scanners. Okay. Take the trains. We'll leave the belt. All right. Well, let's go make our necessary changes. Do we have red wire? Nope, let's go pick up a bit of red wire. Just a little bit. I don't want lamps at all. I know you can do a fair bit with lamps, but who needs lamps, man? Okay. So just one last thing that we're gonna do this time before I forget, because this may be the last episode I record for a little while. We're going to change the sand machines down here. We're going to change them to mineral dust only, because the mineral dust is something we need more of right now than the sand. So I'm going to just take a little bit of the sand out. So that should help quite a bit, I would hope. Yeah, and we've got the 2 stations, but mineral dust is making it through at least. Let's go ahead and put another stop here. This is not fully productive, but I don't know what else to do with that. The mineral dust, we'll just drop it off here. One of these machines, it really doesn't matter which one. Good. So the constantly eating resources is working. Good. Now let's just check on this real quick. See what its holdup is. From greatness, it's probably too much sand and iron ore. No, it's too much iron ore. Ooh, this is an opportunity. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take all this iron ore and we're gonna clear all these guys out. We have the inventory space. We're gonna go dump that off at our other site. Manually be a train, I know. It's a shame to do this. But what else are we gonna do? So we'll go mule all of that. That'll kickstart the aluminum process quite a bit. And we will need the dump of iron. We could do that at steel, we could do that at this site. We may as well do it at this site. So we need the graphite. Graphite wiring, that's another thing we need to do. Ah, there's so many things. I may have to write some of this down for my notes. Or maybe I'll just record another episode even though I really shouldn't. Silly stuff, I know. So this is not hooked up to power. Okay. Let's go ahead and copy paste this guy to there. And we're going to dump a bunch of stuff in here. Get all of these guys nice and loaded. Okay, good. So we probably will backlog these a little bit. The stone's gonna get somewhere, but we're kind of throwing stone away right now, so I don't really care too much what happens to it. Can take a little bit more stone brick to do some plating. I expect our iron plates production though is gonna go through the roof for a little bit. Just checking to make sure. Yeah, we've got enough. I'm actually going to increase these machines again. Let's go ahead and zap that belt away. Okay, looking good. Ooh, slow inserters. That's probably because of the power. It's just wind power is low and we're starting to run out of steam. Yeah. We'll get back up there though. I mean, we are producing a fair bit. Okay. So, among the many things, we need to do a panel out here so we can collect wastewater. But that's not really needed until we have climatology 2. We need to keep working on this. We need a train station. And I will do the train station. Let's just change this to graphite drop-off real quick. Oh, it's just called graphite drop-off. We're gonna need to do a wire there so that way it's a little bit smarter. Look at this! I know we had to mule a bunch of iron over here to make that work, but it still feels good, man. We're still clearing out things, but yeah, our buffer is almost cleared out. The mineral dust I expect to be working much, much clearer too. Look at this. No mineral dust. Let's just say item count mineral dust is equal to 0 and 5 seconds of inactivity. That will make it so it clears out a little bit quicker. And then we should come in here, load some more mineral dust. In fact, let's do and inactivity or item count. So it's limestone dust. Crushed limestone equals to 0. So it's not going to leave until we're completely full on both, and it will leave when one is empty and we're not doing anything. I think that is a good condition. Predict the amount of science is going to go way up here too as a result of this. Cool. All right, so that will get rid of the sand, which we still have 2.4k. I mean, this guy is almost full of sand. It's a full cargo of crushed gravel. We could crush these, I guess. So many things we can do. And then of course our carbon dioxide, we still need to dump that up, but we don't know what to even do with the lime yet. All right. Next time it's back to work on the iron. We'll start setting up the trains. That's the highest priority. But thanks guys for everything. Until next time, keep on trekking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye bye.